guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. On today's episode we are in the kitchen again with a good friend of mine called Chef Steve. There he is. He's gonna be what are you going to be making?
Whole roasted capon.
Yes, that is chicken.
That is chicken broiler.
In simpler terms. So yes, that's what this video is about. So if you want, like, this is a self-made recipe. Is it called like that? It's a self-made recipe. He made it himself. By yours truly. Yes, and he's a young man in campus doing the most with his time and hustling hard through his culinary skills. So I wanted to feature him on my channel as we prepare the chicken. So thank you so much for joining us. Keep on watching. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't, and let's get started.
Close till I get up. Time is barely on our side.
So there is Steve. He's gonna explain to us what he is doing. These are the two chickens that we are using. Yes, so take it on.
For the roasted chicken, we need chicken itself. Then we need the stuffings that you're going to place inside the chickens. We have onions, we have garlic, we have coriander, we have lemon wedges, we have rosemary.
Yes.
And then for the dressing, whatever we are going to apply as our marinade on the chicken, we have the same ingredients but a blended version, plus oil, salt, pepper and soy sauce. That is what we have in our blender. So we are going to blend this, apply on the chicken, then we are going to stuff the chicken with all this inside so that it may cook with the flavors that we are using.
Awesome.
But first of all, when roasting your chicken needs to be dry, completely dry. It shouldn't have any water. So we are going to pat dry our chicken, then is when we are going to roast it.
Alright. He is using this to dry the chicken.
The reason as to why we are making it dry, so that the chicken may have a crusty outside and a well roasted inside, because we don't want something that is soggy. We want a dry chicken once it's cooked.
Okay.
So once dried, we are going to stuff it with our stuffings. Yes.
When they are whole like that?
Yeah, when they are whole.
Wow.
So do you want to blend? For me, I'm a fan of garlic. That's why I'm using quite a number.
Yeah.
But you can regulate according to the way you love garlic. Garlic is a really nice spice.
Okay.
Then we have our coriander. We'll divide it. Coriander is basically dhania or cilantro. You have to learn these terms.
Yeah.
Then our onions. Red onions are the best, not white, because they are more flavorful. So we are going to place them whole.
Yes. Wow. I love cooking and I love chicken, but I have never done this. Like in a country a movie.
Ni kama drama, ni kama video.
Yeah, like where
that is what Chef Steve brings to people. Something unique, something yenye.
Yes.
Unaonanga tu kwa movie, but you really tamani kwe kwa kitchen yako sad.
Oh my god. And the fact that you're still in campus and you're so young and doing this is so inspirational. Like, you're making money out of your passion even before you're done with school.
Have wealth to go back to at home, so you really have to work it off.
True. Wow. So inspirational. Save nasikia. So turn your passion to a hustle. Now book Chef Steve. He's gonna tell us about how to book him and all that at the end of the video.
Yeah. Turn your passion into a profit.
Yes.
So basically that is what we are doing here.
Yes.
Then we're going to throw in a little bit of salt. Some other salt. To give the stuffings a little bit of flavor.
Yes.
We are going to blend our dressing.
Yeah, the same things he's put inside here are
the same things we are going to apply outside, so that the skin, when it caramelizes as it cooks, it will have the same flavor as the meat inside. So when you bite the chicken, you have the same flavor that you're having inside.
Okay.
So
amazing.
we are rubbing this on our chicken to infuse the flavor. We used a lot of oil because we also want the chicken to brown as it cooks. We don't write a white chicken on your platter, so for it to brown we use a little bit of oil.
Like he blend in the when he was
In the
blending he
mixture.
added this oil, like no more oil. Ooh,
it looks nice.
Amazing, yeah.
I like the smell of fresh herbs.
Yeah, it smells really nice. And you guys, he's not used like, you know me when I'm cooking, I normally sijui cinnamon, sijui what,
Those
manufactured spices. But for Steve,
I love fresh herbs.
Yes.
Fresh herbs completely.
Because the only spice he's used here ni black pepper only, and salt and soy sauce. That's about it.
So once we do this, we're going to tie our chicken leg so that to avoid it from falling apart while it cooks. And yeah, I'll show you the technique.
He is tying the chicken. Yeah. He's using nona gunia, those tukambatwa gunia. We've just washed and used that. But if you have kitchen thread, amesema you can use that.
Instead, yeah, it is much better and it does not burn. Also, this gunia thingy does not burn.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So for the wings, we cannot leave them this way. So what you do, you take this part of the wing, then you place it at the back, just like that. So as when the chicken cooks, it is easy for this part to fall apart because when the meat starts becoming tender. So to avoid that, you tuck in this wing to allow it to have a grip on the rest of the chicken. So now our chicken is ready to go into the oven. We are going to place them at 200 degrees Celsius oven. We've preheated it for around 10 minutes. And then it's only going to be there, breast side up, 20 minutes. Then from there we are going to lower the heat to 180 degrees to cook for a further 1 hour 45 minutes backside up. The reason as to why we are putting it at 200 degrees for the first 20 minutes is to allow the skin to caramelize and bring out a more intense flavor to the chicken. Then we lower the heat now the chicken to fully cook for a further 1 hour 45 minutes.
Hizo vitu utaenda kuexplain ya pole pole. Jota mimi sijashika, so there's no way watu wameshika. And then kushika caramelize ni nini?
Sawa sawa. Wacha tuiweke kwanza kwa oven.
Okay. We are bringing the chicken into our oven, which we had preheated at 200 degrees Celsius for like 10 minutes.
So we are putting our chicken, note we are putting it the breast side facing up at 200 degrees for the first 20 minutes so that the chicken may caramelize. To caramelize we mean that the skin may start to brown.
Okay.
And then after that we'll flip the chicken.
Steve has told me to blanch some broccoli and cauliflower. This is what we're gonna use for on the side, yani. Because we are making roasted potatoes, the chicken, and then we'll have with this. And then we are going to add some chicken thighs because we are a family of 10 people and we think that 2 chicken will not be enough. Actually, when blanching you use salt. That's something I've learned to this stage. Why is that reason?
To bring back the green color, the glossy color of the plant.
Ah. Now we are going to turn the chicken. Yo! This is what he calls caramelization. The browning of the chicken. Wow. We are turning the chicken so that the other side can cook. So he's taking it back. After turning the other side, he's taking it back to the oven. Yeah.
Yes, and then
And he has reduced. Have you reduced? Oh no.
we are reducing the heat from 200 to 180 degrees.
Okay.
We let it cook for 1 hour 30 minutes, then check it again. And if it's not yet well dry, we'll cook it for a further 15-20 minutes.
Alright.
So it will take a total of around 1 hour 30 minutes, 1 hour 40 minutes in the oven.
Okay. So after blanching the broccoli and cauliflower, we've added onions and dania. So I don't have a apple vinegar, and that's what we should have used. So instead we are using an apple and lemon. I'm gonna squeeze lemon to this and cut the apple into small pieces and mix, and then refrigerate this, and it will be ready. Yeah.
It's a mixed vegetable salad.
Now we're gonna add the apple. Let's wash it, and we're gonna add it here.
Cutting the cubes.
So I'm dicing the apple into the salad. Basically, Steve is directing me on whatever to do. I've never even had, honestly, ati apple kwa cauliflower na broccoli. I've never. I know the mango.
Okay, don't cut them too thin because we also want the texture, let your crunchiness for the salad.
Okay. This is
Just in
amazing.
chunks.
So we are mixing everything together. It looks amazing. I have not seen this ever. Like Miss Jaipika such posh things.
Once it's chilled, we'll dress it using a homemade vinaigrette. Mix lemon, vinegar, salt, pepper, oil, all that combined, then we pour it over the salad.
Okay. We're using cling film to cover this up so that you can refrigerate it. Yes. Steve is teaching me these things. Maybe I do not know. I thought I was a chef. I thought I could cook till I met Steve. Apparently I'm learning.
Hallelujah, thank you.
Yeah. So guys, this is the chicken. It's finally ready. How many hours later?
1 hour 40 minutes.
1 hour 40 minutes later, it is ready. You can see how pretty it looks.
I can turn it for them.
Yeah. Wow.
That's our chicken. We have a crispy skin outside and a soft meat inside.
Wow, it looks amazing. Guys, we're also doing roasted potatoes. So
For our starch.
Yeah, for our starch. We started by pre-boiling them with rosemary. That's rosemary,
And
the
salt.
green stuff, and salt. So now, what are you gonna do with them?
We are going to roast them in the oven so that they become roasted potatoes. They'll be rosemary roasted potatoes.
Okay.
We pre-boil them so that we do not take our chances in them not being well cooked.
Okay. So these are potatoes. We have added black pepper, rosemary, and now he's adding some oil. Yes. Then we are going to bake them in a few. Roast them. We're gonna roast them. With the marinade ilibaki when we marinated the chicken, we are making the chicken rice, but I think this one we are stir frying or something.
So finally we have our end products. We have the whole roasted capon. As you can see, because we tied the legs, it didn't fall apart. It's whole the way we kept it in the oven. We have our roasted potatoes. I've garnished it with some onions and rosemary. Then we made some chicken thighs, which we made them honey glazed, and then we garnished it with some cilantro. We have our mixed vegetable salad with broccoli, cauliflower, cilantro, apples, and some other vegetables. Then we have our strawberry, vanilla, and peanut milkshake.
So tell us, how can we book you to make us such amazing meals? What's your social media? Yes.
Okay. So you can get me on Instagram at chefsteve.ke. You can also, that is for my cooking skills. For my baking skills, you can get me at Steve Patisserie. also on Instagram.
So Chef Steve, thank you so much for joining me. So guys, I know I've changed.
I've also changed.
I went to do my makeup. Yani, this means I've taken so long. I even went to do my makeup. Yeah, and Chef also removed his coat. But we have enjoyed preparing the meal. And yeah, you can find him on Instagram at Chef Steve KE. I'm gonna leave all his details down below, the links to his social media and all that. So thank you so much for joining us. See you on the next one. Bye.
Bye.